Hi, my name is Amir. Let's look at the questions 1 in the part A. Harith plans to save for future expense by depositing RM25,000 in a bank account that offers 7% compounded every 2 months. After 2 years, he decides to reinvest the amount he has accumulated into another account that offers 6.5% per annum compounded every 4 months for another 3 years. Calculate the total amount Harith will have at the end of 5 years. First of all, we have to find the amount of S1. We use the formula S equal to P in the bracket 1 plus I to the power of N. Let's substitute all the numbers into the formula. S equal to 25,000 in the bracket 1 plus 0.07 per 6 to the power of 6 times 2. And we got 28,733 ringgit 55 cents. So let's calculate for the amount Harith will receive in the end of 5 years. We're gonna use the same formula as the first equation, which is S equal to 28,733 ringgit 0.55 cents in the bracket 1 plus 0.065 per 3 to the power of 3 times 3. We're gonna get 34,847 ringgit and 55 cents at the end of 5 years.
For part A, question 2. Miss Damia takes a loan of 120,000 ringgit from a finance company to be repaid after a certain time. She has been given 2 options. Option 1, interest rate of 4% per annum compounded annually. Option 2, interest rate of 3.9% per annum compounded half yearly. So in option 1, we got K, which is 4%, and we change to decimal number, which is 0.04, while M is 1 because it is compounded annually. In option 2, K is 3.9%, and we change to decimal number, and we got 0.039, and M is 2 because it is compounded half yearly. She plans to repay the loan after 4 years, and T is 4. We use the formula, which is S equal P, open the bracket, 1 plus K divided by M, close the bracket, and the power of M times T. So after we substitute all of the number, P is 120,000 ringgit, K is 0.04, M is 1, and T is 4. We got 140,383 ringgit and 3 cents. That's it for option 1. While for option 2, we use the same formula, and after we substitute all number into formula, which is P is 120,000 ringgit, K is 0.039, M is 2, and T is 4. We got 140,048 ringgit 70 cents. For the question B, calculate the total interest paid under each option separately. In this question, we need to find the total interest, which is I. For the question, we use formula I equal S minus P. So for the option 1, S is 140,383 ringgit and 3 cents minus 120,000 ringgit, and we got 2,383 ringgit and 3 cents. For the option 2, S is 140,048 ringgit and 70 cents minus 120,000, and we got 2,048 ringgit and 70 cents. For the question C, by how much is one option more economical than the other? Show the difference clearly. So option 1 minus option 2, which is 20,383 ringgit and 3 cents minus 20,000, 48 ringgit and 70 sen, and we got 334 ringgit and 33 sen. So option 2 is more economical because option 1 need to pay the interest more, 334 ringgit and 33 sen. Last question D. If Miss Damia choose option 2 but repays the loan after 3 years instead of 4, calculate the amount she will repay. So 3 is the new T for this question. So we use formula S equal P, open the bracket, 1 plus K divided by M, close the bracket, the power of M times T. After we substitute all number into the formula, we got 134,742 ringgit and 51 sen.
Sarah opened saving account for her son education when he was 3 years old. She deposit 150 ringgit every month into the account until her son turned 70 years old. The bank give an annual interest rate of 3.5% compound monthly. Part A. We are asked to find how much money is in the account when her son turned 17. She saved from age 3 to 70, which is 40 years. We use the future value of annuity formula, which is S equal R 1 plus K over M, MT minus 1 over K over M, where R is 150, K 0.035, M is 12. It is because compound monthly and T is 40 years. We got S is RM 32,459 and 27 sen. B. Now if Sarah doesn't withdraw any money, we want to know how much it will grow by the time her son is 20 years old. This is an additional 3 years of compound interest with no new deposit. We use the compound interest formula, which is S equal P 1 plus K over M, MT, where P is previous question answer, which is RM 32,459 and 27 sen. K is 0.035 and M is 12 and T is 3. After calculating, we get S is RM 36,047 ringgit and 35 sen. So the amount at age 20 is RM 36,047 ringgit and 35 sen. To for the last, they want the interest. We use the formula S minus NR. Then the S is 36,047 ringgit and 35 sen minus 12 multiply with 40 multiply with 150, and we got interest is RM 10,847 and 35 cents.
Question 2 in part B. Mr. Wong purchased a car at RM 131,250 ringgit. He paid 20% as a down payment and the rest was financed by Bank AC at an interest rate of 4.5% compounded monthly. The loan will be repaid by monthly installment for 8 years. A. Find the amount of his monthly installment. Cash payment equals to 131,250 ringgit. However, Mr. Wong paid 20% as a down payment. So, to determine the amount of his monthly installment, we need to use the formulas A equal to CP minus DP. 131,250 ringgit minus 20% times 131,250 ringgit, and we got RM 105,000 ringgit. Question B, we're gonna use the formula A equal to R in the bracket 1 minus in the bracket 1 plus I to the power of negative n divided by I. We must find the R first by the given information, which is 105,000 ringgit for the A and 0.045 for the K and 12 for the M and 8 as the T. We're gonna get RM 1,304 ringgit 44 cents for the R. Then we're gonna use it in the same formula to determine the A. If Mr. Wong has another 2 years that he wants to make a single payment, As for the equation, we're gonna use 1,304 ringgit and 44 cents as the R, and 0.045 as the K, and 12 as the M, and 2 as the T. We're gonna get RM 29,885 ringgit and 58 cents. That's all for me. Thank you.